All right, I want to do a list of characters that are already out there in classified, but I want to see them done better, or redone, or repainted, or just kind of take another shot at it. First, I'm going to say is Falcon, and everybody says Falcon, and I know the face is horrible, and this video has been shot long after all that stuff, anyways. And they put out the Night Force Falcon. So we got the Night Force Falcon, and that figure I think looks really cool. It looks really good. It's solid. I like it. He looks awesome, but he's not Falcon to me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the lore, and just I don't know every page of every comic and every episode of every cartoon, but Falcon, I only really remember him from the movie, the cartoon movie. I don't remember him being in any of the regular Sunbow cartoons at all. He was probably in some comics, I'm sure. Those comics, there's a lot of comics, there's a lot of offshoots and different things like that. So Falcon is the movie version to me. He's the Green Beret. He wears all green camo. He's got the neckerchief thing, and that's who he is. So I still feel like we don't have, a real Falcon yet. And by the way, they put a black beret on this Night Force one, and that's not acceptable to me. Flint wears the black beret. Flint is my man. He's the only one that is going to wear the black beret in my whole collection. So I got this Falcon wearing the tripwire helmet. And he's just like a different guy now. I don't know. He's not Falcon. He's just some dude who goes out with a bunch of weapons and rips it up. He's not Falcon. Next would be the Stinger driver. I don't think we should redo it, but I'd like to see him in just like a single carded package, because that black and gray, color scheme is dope. That guy's awesome. That would be great for troop building. We can't troop build them when you gotta buy $100 car with them. So I like that red, gray, black color scheme on that driver. He looks awesome. I'd love to buy 3 or 4 of those at a time. So I mean, I say put those on single card and sell them for $25 and let us kind of troop build with them, because those are badass. Next would be Range Viper. Range Viper, again, this isn't really about, doing it differently. I would just say re-release them. I mean, that one is so awesome, and they're really hard to get. They're not even hard to get, but they're like $55 for one of those. $55 for a Range Viper. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you got to buy them on eBay, or I think they're on Walmart. But they're expensive on Walmart. They're expensive everywhere because there's only so many of them, I guess. So yeah, either re-release the blue one. The blue one looked amazing, or you could just recolor it again. I mean, the fire team one looked cool too. And that's one of the greatest troop builders that you got, and they're really hard to get, and they're hard to troop build with. So I mean, let's get those back out there, guys. We'll all buy them. Next one I would say would be Zartan. I'd like to see Zartan done again. The Zartans they got are good. When I look at them, I don't see anything wrong with them, but in the cartoon he had like green eyes. I'd like to see that, and I'd like to see them do, take another crack at the color changing. Next would be Chuckles. There are very few figures that I have not broken down and gotten, even when I first saw them, and I was like, fuck no, I don't want that. I don't care about that. I don't like it. This collection, this line of classified has a stranglehold on me, and no matter what, like as time goes on, I will say, all right, I got to go get that. Like I want that. Cobra Commander wants a man. I was like, whatever, I don't need that. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I eventually got that once a man, and so I want these, but Chuckles is one that I have kind of stood my ground on, that I'm just I don't care about that character enough to pay $75 for it. That's what I'm seeing for like the going rate. You always got to buy it from a secondhand seller. I don't know anywhere else that you can get them, and it sounds like you're just kind of paying for the box. You're paying for like a manila folder and like an extra set of hands, and I don't care. Like, I want that guy in my collection, but not that bad. So let's just get him on a card back, $25, where we can all just get him to put on the shelf and have as part of the collection. I loved the movie, and me and my brothers watched the movie like every day after school, and you know, Chuckles was in there. You got me with the Dr. Mindbender, and now they're coming out with the retro Dr. Mindbender. So can I just please get a regular Chuckles? That's all I want. That's not all I want. I want a bunch of them, but give me Chuckles. We want Chuckles, please. Next would be the twins. Twins are another ones. You know, Zaymont and Tomax. They are, you know, just a big part of Team Cobra, and they were done early in the line, and they look fine. They were the first ones that I got, actually, because they were so cheap, and I was just like, I don't know, I was just kind of curious about it. It showed up in my Amazon feed when I was screwing around, and I wasn't thinking about G.I. Joe. That was how I learned about the classified line, was because I saw one of those brothers for $9, and I was like, all right, I don't know, what the hell, you know. Sometimes I just, you know, buy stuff without thinking about it, and see what happens. And I've heard a lot of guys say that they want to see him in the suits. I'd be cool with that, you know. And then the last one I'm going to say is Darklon. I'm going to call out for a repaint of Darklon before he even hits. I've seen these leaked images of him, and you know, Darklon was a little after my time. I don't know much about Darklon. I've learned about him since. I've seen him in a few comics, and I know he's Destro's cousin, and he's, you know, someone to, you know, kind of take seriously. He's another one of these guys with the masks, like, from the Destro lineage, and I appreciate that. I think just other content creators, you know, kind of mentioned that he was coming out before it was even officially announced. Like, I think, you know, it was just said. It was just kind of like one of those things. Hey, Darklon's coming, you know, like somebody somewhere has some info, and we know he's coming. We don't know when or anything about him yet, but he's coming. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, I hope that they like put him in like modern colors and stuff, and don't do that dumb green and pink and orange and purple costume or whatever. And then, you know, a few months later, he's announced, and now we're seeing leaked images from J-Con from the factory, and it's exactly that. He's got like a green shirt with black tiger stripes on it. He's got like pinkish purple pants and like yellow boots, and he's from the figure was from 1990, but he looks like he's from like 93 or something, when the colors were just out of control. You know, everybody had like this peach salmon color mixed into them, and you know, they had you know, a white hat and yellow shoes and a pink shirt and purple pants and a green belt, and they just looked so stupid. They didn't match. Even, you know, like one character didn't match himself. Like they were dressed ridiculous. If he is going to be considered an Iron Grenadier, let's make him match the Iron Grenadiers, because we already got Metalhead, who doesn't match. Like, you know, the Iron Grenadier Trooper and the Bat both look awesome. They're black and red, and then they got that chrome gold, and they look very uniform. And when Destro comes out, I'm sure he's going to look like that too. He's going to have the gold head. He already wears black and red, so like he's going to work perfect. It's his team, so of course he will. But I mean, they'll match. And then Baroness, if they do Baroness, that probably won't be too hard to pull off either. She's black and red, you know, outfit too, so that, you know, put some gold accents on her, and she'll look great. Metalhead's kind of like this off red. He doesn't have any gold on him. That's getting fucked up already. So if Darklon's going to be considered an Iron Grenadier, let's repaint him with the black and gold and red, or repaint him in anything that matches. Purple pants and yellow boots and a green shirt. Yeah, I hate the way he looks, but I'll buy him because I can't fight G.I. Joe. They get a hold of me and they sink in, and it's, you know, it's in me now. It's just part of my DNA, and I can't get away from it. And I don't want to. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know what you think. Put something in the comments. You know the drill. Subscribe too if you like it. Thumbs up. Whatever you want to do. I'm new at this, so I'm probably getting some of this stuff wrong. But yeah, I'm having fun with this, with collecting G.I. Joe. It's awesome, man. I love it. So, and I know you guys do too. And we all feel strongly about it and stuff. So. All right, man. Thanks again. You guys have a good one.